Have you ever thought that on this earth, such secrets are hidden, whose answers even the most modern science of today does not have? Some stones that defeat the perfection of mathematics. Some tools that are locked inside stones millions of years old. Some caves that are so vast that entire civilizations could hide in them. And some maps that show those places which humans discovered thousands of years later. All these things are not just mistakes of history, but those marks of the hidden past that force us again and again to think that is human really the first civilization on this earth. So let us start this mysterious journey and uncover those secrets that are still astonishing the world today. Number 1, stone spheres of Costa Rica. Mysterious round stones that challenge science. In the dense jungles of Costa Rica, such a secret is hidden that has stunned both modern science and archaeology. Here, hundreds in number, stone balls are scattered. Some as small as football, and some up to 3 meters tall, whose weight is several tons. The local people call them bolas. But their biggest secret is their shape. These stones are so perfectly round that even today, if measured with NASA's measuring instruments, their accuracy comes out to 99.9%. This perfection does not appear from any natural event, but from a shape made thoughtfully. The question arises, who made them after all? Why made and how made? In the 1930s, when the United Fruit Company started clearing land in the jungles of Costa Rica to plant banana plantations, then the discovery of these round stones happened. The workers thought that perhaps gold is hidden inside these stones. Therefore, they blew up several balls with dynamite, but nothing came out from inside. Just the mystery deepened further. When archaeologists studied them, then found that they are made of hard volcanic stone named granodiorite, which is not found naturally in this area. Meaning someone brought them from far and wide and placed them here and then polished them with such precision that every angle of them became perfect. But all this happened 500 to 1,000 years ago when neither any modern machines were there nor measuring instruments. Then how was this amazing precision achieved? Researchers believe that these stones were perhaps made by the people of the Dequis culture, who were an ancient pre-Columbian civilization. But they did not have such technology that they could shape hard stone like granite to this level. And no written records of theirs have been found. No language, no documents. Just these stones bear witness to their existence. Some scientists believe that these balls were astronomical signs from which the motion of planets or eclipses were measured. Some people consider them symbols of power and prestige, like identification of kings or elite class. But some other theories are much deeper than this. Some people believe that these stones are remnants of some lost advanced civilization. Perhaps a civilization like Atlantis, which had mastered the art of shaping stones to this level. While some other people also say that these objects could be evidence of alien intervention, they believe that the precision of these balls and their mysterious arrangement points towards that they must have been made by some race that was not human. The interesting thing is that no definite pattern of these stones has been found. They are sometimes found at the edges of fields, sometimes near villages, and sometimes lying alone in the depths of jungles. No direction, no map, no language, just these stones standing in silence. Today, UNESCO has declared these mysterious stone balls as a World Heritage Site, but their secret is still as it is. These stones seem to say to time, you think that you know everything, but the past was much more intelligent than you. Perhaps these balls are the silent messengers of that civilization which understood the world, measured it, and then disappeared into the darkness of history without leaving any trace. Number 2, the London hammer. Modern hammer locked in a stone millions of years old. The year was 1936. In a small town London in the state of Texas, America, Max Hahn and his wife Emma Hahn had gone out for a picnic in the summer season. They were wandering in a nearby small rocky area when Emma's eye fell on a strange thing. A piece of wood was sticking out from the middle of an ordinary-looking stone. Out of curiosity, they picked up the stone and brought it home. Later, when that stone was broken, then what came out from inside stunned the entire scientific world. It was an iron hammer whose handle was wooden, and it was completely embedded inside the stone, as if someone had put it in molten rock and jammed it. When geology experts studied that stone, then it was estimated that the rock in which this hammer was locked is about 100 million years old. Hearing this, everyone's eyes widened, because if this hammer is really embedded from that time, then it means that someone made it in that era when neither humans existed nor any civilized race. But the hammer was clearly man-made. Its head was completely made of metal, square-shaped evenly, and its handle was wooden, which had slowly turned into fossil, meaning this wood had become as hard as stone, which indicated that it remained buried there for millions of years. When scientists tested the metal of the hammer, then the results were even more shocking. In it, 96% pure iron, 2% chlorine and sulfur was found, and there was no impurity or oxidation of any kind in it. Achieving this level of purity is difficult even from today's modern metallurgy. And the surprising thing is that in such an ancient time, if there was any civilization, then how could it be so technologically advanced that it could make such refined metal? Many scientists challenged this discovery. Some said that perhaps this hammer is recent and got stuck inside the stone due to some special geological process, but those who have seen this object know that that explanation does not seem sufficient. Because the way the hammer is embedded in the stone, it does not appear to be the result of any natural process. It is as if a message sent from across time. Some researchers called it an out-of-place artifact, meaning such an object that challenges the boundaries of time and history. They said that it could be a remnant of some lost advanced civilization which had achieved that level in metallurgy and tool-making which we have not been able to do till today. Some other people believe that it could also be evidence of time travel, a tool left by some future traveler which got stuck in the past by mistake. While another theory also says that it could be a mark of some alien civilization which left its tools on Earth. Today, this mysterious hammer is kept in the London Artifact Name in the Somerville County Museum in Texas. People come to see it and ask questions. Is it really a tool of the modern era locked in a stone millions of years old? Does it mean that there was also some race before humans who knew how to mold metal? Or is it just some unique trick of nature which has confused us? Whatever it is, this hammer challenges science, time, and human history, all three together. It forces us to think that history is not only what is written in books. Perhaps there was also some civilization before our civilization which thought like us, made like us, and then vanished without leaving any trace. The London hammer is a small tool, such that it shakes the roots of the entire human civilization. Number 3. The Long U Caves, China. Underground city which someone made but left no record. In the small village named Shan Beacon, in Zhejiang province of China, in 1992, such a secret came to light which stunned not only China, but archaeologists of the entire world. Some villagers tried to drain the water of a pond located near their village. They wanted to see how deep it is. But as the water went down, the scene that came before their eyes gave a new turn to history. Hidden under the water was a massive artificial cave. And when they did further excavation then, it was found that this is not alone, but a total of 24 massive caves, which all were hand-carved in granite stone. Every cave was so big that a 3-story building could fit inside it. Their walls, ceilings, and floors were made at right angles, and the most astonishing thing was that there was no crack, no collapse or structural mistake in any cave. These caves were about 30 meters high and spread over a total of 300,000 square meters area. Every wall had uniform patterns engraved. Uniform parallel chisel marks at equal angles as if cut by some machine. But at that time, meaning around 200 BC, when they are believed to have been made, such machines did not exist at all. Chinese archaeologists did carbon dating tests of them and found that they are from the time of Qin dynasty, meaning 200 years old, but in no historical document, royal record, or literature of China is there any mention of them. It seems impossible that there is no written evidence about such a massive construction work. If these caves were made by humans, then it is not possible that the emperors or historians of that time did not mention it at all. Experts estimated that if these caves were really made by hand, then at least 1 million cubic meters of stone must have been removed for this. This means that thousands of people had to work continuously for more than 20 years. But despite such huge labor, nowhere is the debris of stone found, neither outside nor around, as if someone made the stones disappear. This fact makes the entire project even more mysterious. Some scientists believe that these caves must have been made as some royal shelter or military base. Some say that perhaps it was an underground temple, made for some religious purpose. But if that was so, then there should have been some idol, some bone, some tool, or some writing found there. But nothing was found here. It's just stone geometry and a strange silence. The patterns made on the walls and ceilings of these caves are so precise and repetitive that some researchers called it laser-like precision. According to them, these could have been cut not by human hands, but by some unknown technology. Many people believe that this is the work of some lost, advanced civilization. It's perhaps such a civilization that existed on Earth before our arrival. While some other people say that these were made with the help of some alien collaboration because these structures are so massive and precise that making them with ordinary tools seems almost impossible. Till today, the purpose of these caves, the creator and the construction method is an unsolved mystery. No one knows why they were made after all, and then abandoned. These caves are as if a silent witness of history, to tell that there is much more hidden in the past than what humans know. Longview Caves is not just a group of stones, but those questions that call us from across time. Are you really the first intelligent beings on this earth? Number 4. Georgia Guidestones. Secret rules of the future written on stones. In Elbert County of Georgia State, America, in 1980, such a monument was built, which spread waves of mystery and conspiracy in the entire world. This was the Georgia Guidestones. In appearance, they looked like Stonehenge of the modern era. For massive granite slabs whose weight was more than 20 tons, and on top, a stone capstone was placed. On these stones, 10 mysterious guidelines were written. In 8 languages: English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, Chinese, and Russian. But the identity of who got them made is still unknown to anyone till today. The story begins in 1979 when a stranger person reached the Elberton Granite Finishing Company. He told his name as R.C. Christian and said that he has come as a representative of a secret group which wants to leave a guiding message for the future of humanity. He said that his real name will remain confidential and under no circumstances his identity will be revealed. He paid the entire construction cost in cash and gave special instructions to the company. Precise direction, size, and astronomical alignment of the stones will be determined. 1 year later, when the monument was ready and erected on the 22nd of March 1980, then the local people were stunned seeing it. Oh, this structure was not just stones, but a sample of precise astronomical calculation. Every stone was placed in such a way that the sun's rays pass exactly from that point on special days of the year. The North Star could be seen from one hole, and from one slit the sun's rays entered on every solstice of the year. This design could not be the work of an ordinary person. Now, the real mystery was of those messages that were written on these stones. The first rule among them was, maintain humanity always within the number of 500 million so that a permanent balance with nature remains. Meaning this was talking about some population control. In other messages, it was written live in balance with nature. Develop a new language, rule with truth, beauty, and love. Resolve disputes in a just manner. At first glance, all this seems positive, but at that time, this idea spread in the entire world that these stones are part of some secret global plan. People started connecting it with the New World Order. Some said that this was a project of some secret society like Illuminati, which wanted to control the world by reducing population in the future. Some religious groups called it a satanic symbol because the ideas written on these stones seemed like controlling the destiny of humans, while some scientists considered it a time capsule. Perhaps it was a message for the people of the coming era, when civilization has passed through some catastrophe. For years, this place remained the center of debate and controversy. People came here, took photos, some called it America's mystery monolith. But on the morning of the 6th of July 2022, everything changed. Some unknown person exploded these stones. One stone broke and fell, and for safety reasons, the rest of the structure was also completely demolished. Today, there are only broken pieces of granite, and some iron bolts remain there, but the questions are still the same. Who was R.C. Christian? Was he really some person, or a code name of some secret organization? For whom were these rules? To save humanity, or to control it? Georgia Guidestones is not there today, but their mystery is still alive. In that air which once echoed by colliding with those stones, and in those questions which still demand answers. Number 5, the Piri Race Map. That map which saw the unseen parts of the earth centuries ago. The year was 1513. The place was Constantinople, today's Istanbul. One admiral and scholar cartographer of the Ottoman Navy Piri Reis made such a map at that time which put the history of the world itself in the circle of questions. This map was made on gazelle skin, and in it continents like South America, Africa, and Antarctica were shown with extreme accuracy. But the real mystery was that Antarctica was not officially discovered at that time. It was discovered in 1818, meaning about 300 years after Piri Reis's map. An even more shocking thing was that in the map Antarctica was shown ice-free, meaning the way it was shown was only possible then when this continent was not covered with ice, meaning about 6,000 years ago. This means that someone must have made this map at that time when the existence of civilization was barely in the initial stage. Now the question arises, where did Piri Reis get this information from? Piri Reis himself wrote in his notes that he prepared this map by combining about 20 old maps. Some of them were said to be from the time of Alexander the Great, and some came from such sources about which Reis himself admitted that he does not know where they came from. He wrote that those old maps showed such places which even today we are unable to see, meaning this knowledge was much older than what history tells us. In the 20th century, when scientists studied this map, then they found that in it the coastlines of South America, rivers and hilly areas are surprisingly accurate. In 1949, when experts of the American Navy did a survey of the land below Antarctica, through radar then found that the coastline shown in Piri Reis' map is almost exactly the same as the actual land hidden under the ice. This match was so precise that experts said either this map was made at such a time when Antarctica was not covered with ice, or it was seen with such a technology which is possible from space. Many historians believe that Piri Reis took this map from sources of some lost ancient civilization, like Atlantis, which had that knowledge of the Earth which was ahead even of modern science. According to some other theories, this map could have been given by alien beings who taught the human race the geographical knowledge of Earth. This idea may seem fictional, but the accuracy of the map never lets this debate end. Historians also found that the part of South America shown in the map matches the reality in the depiction of the Andes mountain range, Amazon River, and many small islands. But the most mysterious part is still the same: ice-free Antarctica. According to science, this continent has been continuously covered with ice for the last 6,000 years. So where did this information come from after all? Some scholars suggested that perhaps Piri Reis got such ancient maps which were made before the Ice Age, when the climate of the Earth was completely different from today, meaning this map gives a glimpse of that era of human history which we have forgotten. Today this map is safe in the Topkapi Museum in Turkey. Scholars, scientists, and mystery lovers come to see it every year. But every time someone sees it, the same question arises. Is the beginning of human civilization really what we have been told? Or are we the successors of some such advanced civilization which had already measured the Earth thousands of years before our arrival? Piri Reis's this map is not just a geographical document. It is a silent indication which says that some pages of history are still incomplete. This map reminds us that sometimes truth is more mysterious than imagination. Number 6. Danakil Depression, the living face of the blazing hell. The Danakil Depression, settled on the land of Ethiopia, seems like a part of some other planet for humans. This place is located 410 feet below sea level, and it is called the hottest area on Earth, where the temperature reaches up to 50 degrees Celsius. The scene here is so bizarre that at first glance it seems like the set of some science fiction movie. All around spread white salt lakes, boiling sulfur springs glowing with yellow, green and red colors, and in between lava-spewing volcanoes all together make it the face of a living hell. This area is located at the meeting point of African, Arabian, and Eurasian tectonic plates. Therefore, the veins of the Earth here always keep shaking. Steam and gases come out from everywhere on the ground, as if the Earth is vomiting its fire outside. The smell here is so pungent that even breathing becomes a challenge. But despite this place is not just a barren desert. From ancient times, people have been carrying salt through camel caravans here. Even today, you can see long queues of camels here, behind which walks the relationship between humans and nature, which is centuries old. The most amazing sight of Danakil Depression is here: the colorful hot springs, smoke rising from yellow-green water, and the red-purple minerals around it all together create such a scene that seeing it feels as if the hell inside the earth has spilled outside. Here only some special kinds of bacteria and microorganisms thrive, which have made this scorching environment their home. For scientists, this place is not Earth, but a sample of Mars or some other planet. Many researchers come here to study those forms of life, which can survive even in extreme heat and toxic environment. But for travelers, this place is a mystery. Such a mystery which tells that the Earth is not only of beautiful valleys and lakes, but inside it there are also such faces that make humans tremble. The Nocule depression makes us realize that if hell is anywhere on Earth, then perhaps it is there. But the same place also proves that life finds its way anywhere, even if it is hell. Number 7. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. The stone-touching sky forest. The Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, spread in Hunan province of China, is such a place that, seeing it, feels as if the earth itself has raised its fingers towards the sky. Here more than 3,000 massive pillar-like rocks of sandstone stand, whose height reaches up to hundreds of meters. Standing between clouds and mist, these stones seem like some ancient giant army that has been standing as silent sentinels for thousands of years. This scene is so unique and wondrous that the fictional Hallelujah Mountains of the famous Hollywood movie Avatar were inspired by these very rocks. The texture of these rocks is the result of millions of years of natural processes. Wind, rain, and time together carved them and gave mysterious shapes to their surface. Sometimes these stones look like straight skyscraper walls, and sometimes they give the illusion of the shape of some animal. When the morning sun scatters golden light on them and mist covers the valley, then the entire scene gives the feel of some other world. Zhangjiajie is not known only for these wondrous rocks, but here is also the world's longest glass bridge, which is 430 meters long. Standing on this bridge and peeking below feels as if a human is floating in the air, and the infinite depth spread below seems to pull you towards itself. In addition, the world's longest cable car here also shows the wondrous view of this forest to travelers from above. This park is also rich in biodiversity. Here rare species of plants and animals are found, which make it not only a geographical wonder, but also a treasure of ecology. Local people consider it sacred and say that the soul of the earth resides in these pillars. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park teaches us that stones can also seem alive, if they have the breath of nature and the touch of time. Standing here, everyone thinks the same, that this forest is not just a part of the earth, but a gateway to some mysterious realm. Number 8. Koa Aijin, Volcano of Blue Fire and the Curse of Sulfur. The Koa Aijin volcano, located at an altitude of 9,183 feet from sea level in eastern Java, Indonesia, is that face of nature where beauty and fear both stand together. This volcano is famous for its massive acidic lake, whose color is bright turquoise. This lake is counted among the world's largest acidic lakes, and its water is so dangerous that even one drop can swallow life. But the same place gives birth to another mystery at night, which thousands of people come here to see. The wondrous sight of blue fire. The blue fire of Koa Aijin seems like some supernatural power. When sulfur gas comes out from the cracks of the volcano and ignites upon contact with air, then it turns into blue flames. This scene is so wondrous that in the darkness, it feels as if some otherworldly fire is burning inside the earth. From afar, this fire appears like some demonic light, which both attracts humans and scares them. But the harshest truth of this volcano is the sulfur mining here. Day and night laborers with heavy stones and simple tools extract sulfur from the edge of this poisonous lake. They carry loads of sulfur weighing 70 to 90 kilos on their shoulders and bring it out of the valley. Breathing in the poisonous gases spread all around is like challenging death. But still, these people have been engaged in this work for generations. Koa Aijin is not just a volcano for local people, but also a sacred power. They believe that this mountain protects them and is the basis of their life. But the blue fire hidden inside it reminds us that the beauty of nature often comes with its most dangerous forms. This volcano shows us how much power and mystery is hidden below the surface of the earth. Standing here, everyone feels the same, that this place is not just a natural event, but a symbol of that mysterious energy which tells us nature is beautiful as well as cruel, and humans can only be spectators and admire its power. Number 9. Chocolate Hills, the rocky sweetness of giants. The Chocolate Hills, spread in Bohol province of Philippines, is counted among the most unique geological creations of the earth. In about 20 square miles area, more than 1268 round hills are scattered in such a way, as if some invisible demon has decorated chocolate balls on the earth. Their height ranges from 98 feet to 394 feet, and from afar, they all look exactly the same. In the rainy season, these hills wear a green blanket, but as soon as the dry season comes, the grass dries and turns brown, and the entire area seems covered with a layer of chocolate. This is the reason their name is Chocolate Hills. Scientists believe that these hills were formed from limestone deposited on the ocean floor millions of years ago, and the erosion that happened on it from time to time. But the local legends here are even more mysterious and interesting than this. One folktale says that once two demons were fighting with each other, and they threw stones at each other. After this war that lasted for thousands of years, when they got tired and reconciled, then their thrown stones remained there, and with time these hills were formed. The second tale says that a demon fell in love with humans. His tears that fell while crying turned into stones, and these hills came into existence. How much truth is in these stories is difficult to say, but the mystery of these hills is still intact today. When the sun sets and golden rays fall on these round mounds, then the entire area gives the feel of some other world. The round hills spread far and wide seem as if some ancient secret is written in code on the earth, which no one has been able to read till today. Chocolate Hills is not just a geographical wonder, but it also reminds us that nature has its own language. Sometimes through science, sometimes through legends. And perhaps this is the reason that every traveler who comes here returns thinking. Whether these hills are really the rocky sweetness of giants or some wondrous game of nature. Number 10, Sahara Desert. The golden ocean of endless sand. The Sahara Desert spread in North Africa is not just an expanse of sand, but it is one of the largest and most mysterious deserts existing on Earth, spread over about 9.2 million square kilometers area. This desert is so big that its size is equal to the entire America or China. During the day, the temperature here reaches up to 50 degrees Celsius, and as soon as night falls, it drops rapidly and reaches near zero. This is the reason that Sahara is called the harshest home on Earth. The landscape of Sahara is not only endless sand dunes, but also filled with rocky plateaus, rugged mountains, and dry valleys. The height of the sand dunes here is more than 500 feet at many places, and strong winds keep giving them new shapes every moment. Sometimes they appear like waves, and sometimes they stand like golden walls. Every corner of Sahara shows a new face. But Sahara is not just the name of desolation. Thousands of years ago, rivers flowed here, and this area was full of green forests and animals. Even today, the fossils discovered here bear witness that once animals like lions, elephants, and crocodiles lived here. Not only this desert also hides stories of ancient civilizations within itself. The cave paintings made on the rocks here tell that once humans also made it their home. One of the most mysterious events of Sahara is the snowfall here. In 1979 and then in 2018, this desert wore a white blanket of snow. The scene of white snow falling on golden sand was so unbelievable that the viewers were stunned. Sahara today is not just a geographical marvel, but also a storehouse of natural resources like oil and gas. Life in this desert is difficult, but still, camel caravans still move here. These camels are not just burden-carrying animals, but are called the ships of the desert, which have worked as a bridge between humans and this harsh earth. Sahara Desert teaches us that nature is as beautiful as it is ruthless, and every form of it contains mystery and history within itself. Number 11, Giant's Causeway, stone path made by demons. Spread on the seashore on the land of Northern Ireland, this wondrous sight appears as if some ancient giant itself has made a mysterious path of stones on the earth. Here about more than 4,000 stone pillars stand, which all are of the same hexagonal shape. All these stones seem as if some invisible craftsman has carefully carved and decorated them one by one. Seeing them, anyone is forced to think whether this is really a gift of nature or a game of some supernatural power. But the truth is that millions of years ago, when a volcano erupted inside the earth, then the flowing lava cooled and took the form of these wondrous pillars. With time, these stones hardened and their shape became such that they started appearing like some structure made by humans or gods. Local folktales make it even more mysterious. It is said that a long time ago there was a great demon whose name was Finn McCool. He was so huge and powerful that he made a path of stones over the sea so that he could go to Scotland on foot. According to the legend, when another huge demon from Scotland came to fight him, then Finn disguised himself as a small infant. When the other demons saw this gigantic infant and thought that if this child is so big, then how terrible its father would be, then he trembled with fear and ran away on his heels. While going, he broke that path of stones made in the sea whose remnants are still visible inside the sea today. This place is not just a geological miracle, but a living proof of those stories settled on this land where a wondrous blend of mystery, local beliefs, and nature can be seen. When the sea waves collide with these stones and echo, then it feels as if the voices of ancient demons are still captive inside these rocks. Giant's Causeway teaches us that nature does not only create beauty, it also crafts mystery. Standing here, every person feels that these stones are not just rocks, but a living tale etched by the hands of time, which is still, one of telling its story in its silent language between the air, sea, and sky. Number 12. Wadi Rum, the mysterious desert of red rocks. The Wadi Rum spread in the southern part of Jordan is one of the most wondrous and mysterious deserts in the world. It has been given such a form by red sand and tall sandstone and granite rocks that as soon as you step here, it feels as if some ancient planet has opened before you. Deep valleys, high rocky walls, and the expanse of golden sand together make this place like some mysterious realm. At sunset time, when golden rays fall on the red rocks, then the entire Wadi Rum appears as if burning in flames of fire. This is not just a natural wonder, but also deeply connected with history and culture. On the rocks and caves here, engravings and inscriptions thousands of years old have been found, which tell that ancient Bedouin tribes considered this place their home. For them, this desert was not just an expanse of sand, but a part of their soul and traditions. This is the reason that Wadi Rum is still seen as a living heritage of Bedouin culture today. Even in the history of the 20th century, Wadi Rum made its place. During the First World War, the famous warrior Lawrence of Arabia conducted his campaigns here, and this place became famous all over the world. This desert was declared a World Heritage by UNESCO in 2011 because it is not just a geographical marvel, but also a living symbol of human history and cultural importance. Today, Wadi Rum is a confluence of adventure and mystery for tourists. Camel rides, vehicles racing on sand and sky full of stars all together, give such an experience that remains memorable for life. The nights here are especially wondrous. When countless stars shine in the sky, and it feels as if you are not sitting on Earth but in some other corner of the universe, Wadi Rum teaches us that nature has written its most beautiful stories on those places where humans expect the least. This desert of red rocks is not just a place, but a mystery which calls every traveler into its depths. Friends, in today's This Mysterious Journey, we saw that our Earth can be how strange, how wondrous, and how dangerous too. Somewhere blue flames coming out of fire scare us, and somewhere stones have made sky-touching forests. At some place water changes color like a rainbow, and at some place sand and rocks write ancient stories in the book of time. All this reminds us of one thing, that whenever nature causes destruction, somewhere behind it, some unique miracle is hidden. These wonders of the earth teach us that life is not made only of comfort and beauty, but it is also born from mysteries, difficulties, and destruction. And perhaps this is the reason that, when we see these places, we feel an invisible pull inside us, as if all this is calling us from its depth. So friends, that's all for today's video. If you liked this mysterious journey, then if you're watching this video, please subscribe our channel, Epic Doc. And yes, definitely press the bell button, so that next time when we uncover the layer of some new mystery of the earth and universe, the news reaches you first. Until then, goodbye. And remember, our world is really full of mysteries.